Hey, what's up guys? It's Jake aka Tag, and today we're back at it again with a mishmashed and better variation of Minor Poison than any other Minor Poison deck that I've played before. Personally, I feel like this is the best one because you have a lot better defensive capabilities with the Valkyrie and offensive capabilities with the Spear Goblins and the Bats. Before, when I used Skeletons and Ice Spirit, I feel like I just wasn't getting value out of them as much as I get from Spear Goblins. Spear Goblins are allowing counter push potential, and they demand a much heftier investment from your opponent when coupled with the Minor than Skeletons or Ice Spirit would. So I love this deck on defense with the Valkyrie because it's able to robustly deal with any type of bridge spam deck where Prince just wasn't able to. So I like this variation a little bit more. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. We're going to end up going for Bats here. We're going to see what's up. We're going to end up going in for a Minor as well to get some counter push with the Bats that we just used. And the Hunter should turn around on top of the Minor. And then he goes in for the Snowball. Let's go. What a phenomenal start for us. End up going for a Valkyrie here. Kind of want to end up just going for Spear Goblins here. So it doesn't hit our tower. It doesn't end up hitting that Spear Goblin either, so we counteract that. Great stuff. I love that positioning of the Spear Goblins versus Hunter, if you guys didn't know that. So we're going to end up using our Electro. Should be able to kill the Mega Minion before any swipes on us. Then I want to go for Bats. Unfortunately, the Sparky outranges. That was such a bad lightning on his end. He didn't know that. Okay, so I think one of the Bats survived, so I actually want to end up going for a Minor here. As weird as that sounds, one Bat is going to be super annoying. He's probably going to end up having... Yeah, he had to drop a Hunter where he wouldn't have wanted to. Good stuff, man. And I'm going for Valkyrie plus another set of Spear Goblins. So this usually doesn't make sense to most people, but you don't want to go in for the Barb Barrel in a spot that the Hunter can hit it. You don't want the first Barbarian to just get destroyed by Hunter right on top of it, because it'll never get the hit before the Hunter. So you want to drop it further away, like I just did. So you have then the potential of hitting other cards that are further back behind the Hunter. So we're going to go Minor Opposites, so we end up having those. Also, we're going to bait out a Snowball now, probably. Or Mega Minion, wow. Very cool. Electro here. Try to drop the Valkyrie spot. Oh wow, it didn't go towards where we wanted. I wanted to still go towards the left-hand side. It's going to die now. Would have been able to tank and provide so much more utility. It's okay though. He's probably going to lightning this, and then he won't have Elixir. Okay, he doesn't have Elixir anyway now. Notice how the Barb Barrel just dies there. So when you have to, it's a little bit unfortunate. I just wanted to hit that Dark Prince. So he's probably going to end up using a Goblin Giant to kite everything in the right-hand lane into the Sparky. That wouldn't surprise me at all. But Valkyrie won't die, so you actually have the lightning there. Very good for us. That should be able to kill. Very cool. And I assume he wants to go for a Sparky here. Or maybe he's just going to lightning again. Yeah, he's going to Sparky. Okay. So when we see that, I actually want to go sack the Minor, as weird as that sounds. Then our Electros actually get damage on the tower. Keep the Sparky inside as well. So all I want to do is just use Spear Goblins. So that's able to kill the Mega Minion. Bats as well. And then just one more poison. We should be able to walk away with a W. GG, well played, and peace out. This guy's going to end up having Goblin Giant, Sparky, Lightning, with 2 small spells to persevere through all of our spam, and we still asserted the dominance, guys. Let's go. This deck is absolutely insane. I love it. I think it's probably one of the best decks I've used in a long time. Alright, so we're going to end up going for Bats here, and then I want to end up going in for a Minor. See what's cooking. See what this dude wants to do about it. So he's going to end up going for a Prince, and he's also going to end up having the Baby Dragon. So I would assume it's probably going to end up being a Golem deck. We'll have to wait and see, though, for certainty. Prince will stop its charge. Then I go Valkyrie right on top, so the Electro stays alive. Electro goes behind the Valkyrie, giving us some pretty absurd counter push. So maybe it's not going to be that. Maybe it's just going to be P.E.K.K.A with Prince. That would be so wacky, though. But it's looking like that. So Spear Goblin will actually not give us very much value. It's not going to do anything. It's just going to die before it gets the hit, unfortunately. It needs to be at full HP. So I'm going to end up going for Bats plus Minor. Maybe we can beat out a Baby Dragon. That'd be great. So then it goes in the side that, oh wow, he doesn't even have anything. Okay, he's got Zap. So if he has Zap, it probably doesn't have Lightning. Usually when they have Zap, they don't carry Lightning as well. We'll see though. Go for Spear Goblins here. So then the Prince doesn't pummel us. He's going to have Poison. So as expected, not the deck that is incredibly scary. Poison is going to be way easier to circumvent, make sure they can't break through, than Inferno Tower. Lightning is way more tragic than Double Elixir. I have to make sure that my spacing is completely optimal. Dropping the Inferno Towers here, and then Electro is way off to the side. Maybe Baby Dragons here, we'll see. Gonna go Valk. Make sure that the Bandit walks towards us. And he's gonna Golem, okay. So I'm actually gonna go in for Barbarian Barrel plus Bats. This is a weird push, but it's gonna work. The Barbarian Barrel is gonna tank, and then the Bats come down. Maybe we bait out a Zap, and then he doesn't have anything for a tower. So that's ideal. He's gonna probably, okay, he's gonna go Electro, which is not really too optimal of a decision for him. If we're being honest here, it's not a great play. Very good for us though, so we're not gonna complain. The Baby Dragon is just gonna get melted. And as long as the Baby Dragon dies, wow, he's going to go for Poison again. And the Baby Dragon's going to be out of cycle. He might be back to Electro in a couple cards, but he's probably going to have to zap these Bats again. We've got him into a bad card cycle. And that's what you want to do when your opponent has Zap as their way of resetting the Inferno Tower. You want to make sure that they don't have it in cycle. Make sure that doesn't charge. So in this case scenario, I'm actually going to go same lane as him. Usually I don't advocate for this. Usually you want to go opposite because you don't want them to have counter push after killing your miners. But it's okay here because I'm up so much damage on that side. Make sure that does not dash on us. Electro off to the side. Kill his Electro Wizard with the Barbarian Barrel. Our Electro will die, unfortunately. It happens, guys. He's going to go for a log, but we end up dropping our Spear Goblins off to the side, so he's not able to hit everything. We're going to go Valkyrie Bats plus Miner. I think something will connect here after he went in for a very feisty log. I'm actually going to go for an Electro Wizard as well, because we're up so much Elixir. I go Barb Barrel. Bats as well. Doesn't have a Electro Wizard in cycle, so I know that I can get away with the Bats. And then we drain all of his Elixir, so he's nothing for that Miner. If we play a high Elixir game, he's able to just completely defend every time, so that's not good for us. We need to use those Spear Goblins to the best of our ability, kiting that as far as possible so he doesn't get a pre-log. You guys know how bad that would be. And at this point, I feel very confident just cycling Minor Poisons on him. He's just going to end up going for a Poison as well. So GG, man. I just needed 2 Minor Poisons, and he's not going to be able to get that in time. Notice how I cycled my Poison first, so I got back to it in time. That's one of the things that I really like doing. You cycle the Poison before you cycle the Miner, because the Poison is guaranteed damage, where the Miner, you don't know if it's going to connect. And you know if you cycle the Poison, you're going to get back to it before you get back to the Miner, so you're guaranteed that damage. And that's how I like winning games really quickly. Okay, this is not going so well. So hoping the Spear Goblins would stay in place. Okay, we could still maybe come back here. Bad start though, bad start. Pekka didn't get a hit though.
A few moments later.
So I'm gonna have to focus up if I want to win this game, guys. We're actually at a huge deficit right now. Saying good luck as well. You already know. When they do that, you gotta assert dominance. Let's go, guys. Let's make it happen. Miner's getting a ton of damage on him. Very cool. Spear Goblins here as well. I'm gonna have to use Inferno Tower on this Pekka. Here we go. We're on our way to bouncing back. Need to use the Bats so the Electro does not lock on top. Those minions are actually going to get damage. Unfortunately, it's going to get 2 swipes, right? No, only 1. Okay. We're still here. We're still out here, boys. I ended up going for a Miner, tanking for the Valk. The Valk's actually going to be tanking for that, rather. Maybe the Valk gets a hit. Oh, man. I actually wish the Miner was tanking for the Valk there. As weird as that sounds. So I have to drop the Inferno Tower because I suck with my Electro. It's okay though. Usually I don't like doing that. I'm going to go in for a Valkyrie as well to tank for the Electro. Maybe get a Miner down. I have to drop this Barb real quick. That will deny all damage from the Bandit. Very cool. That will kill. I'm going to end up going for Spear Goblins. I'm going to go for Poison, so I actually have to go for the Valkyrie. I'm going to go Miner, because the P.E.K.K.A. does not get a hit, and then the Electro just dies, so I'm not going to overspend Elixir. I go for a Poison here as well. And I think I might actually have a shot at winning this, guys. I'm just going to eat that Bandit as well. I'm going to end up going for Bats. I'm going to end up going for Spear Goblins here. I'm just going to try to vigorously cycle back to a Miner. Going to go inside corner because it gets damage quicker. And then I'm going to end up going for the Poison. I think we got it. Let's go. Yo, he gave me the good luck. We got to go sauce out the good luck and a little bit of laughter because we didn't need it apparently. Let's go, guys. We killed the killer. All right, we're going to end up going for Bat Split in the back, and then we're going to end up going for a Miner right on top of the Princess. We're going to see what's popping, see what this guy's got. So he's going to end up having a Goblin Gang as well. So this is definitely going to be a bait deck, straight up bait. Oh, give me that juicy Valkyrie value. Let's take it. Oh, man, that's so satisfying whenever that happens. Valkyrie just engulfed that. Ate that like a snack and a half, guys. And I'm going for Spear Goblin's opposite because he's going to try to defend there. I'm going to go Barbaro. Bats. And I want to use our Electro on defense against the impending barrel. No Miner because this Goblin Gang's out of cycle. Did he really just catch us like that? He really did. So we need 3 ticks with that Poison. 1, 2, and 3. It's dead. We're actually back to Barbaro. Huh. So he let us cycle it back to it. Huh, man. You're crazy. I think the Dark Goblin dies as well. Unfortunately, the Spear Goblins don't give us counter push here. Whenever there's a little bit of damage, it never gets through. I'm a little bit scared of him having a rocket, so I never want to drop that in the back. It's a little bit further back, so we're going to use our Barbaro now. I was able to decipher where it was because of the shadow. So I knew it was further back. He's probably going to drop Goblin Gang here, so I want to go Miner, and then I want to pre-poison, and then he's going to drop Goblin Gang right on top, yeah. So I knew he had it in cycle, and he had a predilection of defending with Goblin Gang, so we predicted it. So he's going to have Dark Goblin right now. That wouldn't surprise me. I'd love to Valkyrie the Dark Goblin. If he drops it behind. Cool. And I think I can get away with Bats here. So he's going to end up going for Tesla, but the Bats are still a threat, so he's going to have to go Princess. Everything that I'm thinking is just coming to fruition. Feels so good, man. Caught him again. Never go for that Princess, rather go for that tower damage, because I'm going to poison both of cards that you drop. Doesn't have Princess in cycle since you dropped it earlier. It's a little bit further back, I missed it actually. I was distracted by the Princess. When there's a lot of things going on the map, sometimes I make misplays. Gonna pre-poison again. At minimum, I end up hitting the Princess, and he has to defend the tower. Can't just let that thing roll. Gonna go Valk now. So I know that I need a cycle. He's dropping it immediately right on top. That's one of the things that they like doing. They like making you just second guess where you're gonna be dropping the card. So if they drop it further back, then they traditionally will always drop it on in placement right after. And if that happens, then if you're a little bit late, then the Goblin Barrel gets damage even if you end up hitting it. So that's what he's trying to do. No damage, because I make sure that the Goblin Barrel is going to be hit. It's in that position. And I end up going for another Miner and a Poison. That should spell doom for him. No, he caught it. I switched up the Miner spot, like tile up, different corner. And he still got me, man. Well played. I'm going for Spear Goblins plus Bats. Notice how the Spear Goblins are going to take the hits here. The shots. Shifting the Miner placement yet again. Going to go for the Poison on top of the Princess. And that should be GG. We need one more Miner hit to seal his fate, and that is game. Pleasure playing against you, man, and good luck in the rest of your grand challenge. Wow, man. Bait is super easy with this deck still.